Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Here with Chad Reed. Chad, you didn't get that 7th win here in San Diego, but man, what a great race you put on. And I know you're frustrated with the lappers.
I'm actually not that.
You're okay? They helped you.
I mean, you know, I had my struggles. He had his struggles. It was kind of vice versa, you know. I mean, yeah, they're frustrating, but what do you do? I mean, they jacked him, they jacked me. It was advantage to me at sometimes, advantage to him. So it is what it is. You take it for what it is, and I'm happy actually. You know, the fact that I rode 20 solid laps. You know, he kind of got me right around 9, 10, 11, 13, and I just found myself being a little lazy in the turns, and RV races for it, man. Every inch of that racetrack he's trying to get some. So you know, just kind of said to myself, quit being lazy, get out there and fight for this thing, and was able to get back on him and make a pass. And then yeah, he was just a real aggressive, made a pass back. So
were you surprised at those passes that he was making back? I mean, or are you going, man, I left the door open and he snuck underneath me?
Yeah, I mean, the passes that he made, I mean, he's coming in hard. I've seen that's how he's been making passes all year long, so you kind of knew it was coming, and you're vulnerable at that point, you know, when he's going to drive it in, you know, all the way until we run out of the racetrack. So, you know, hats off to him. That's how he does it, and it works, and he got to win. So I gotta be a little more aggressive and make things happen.
Something I think, though, that from my perspective is you're smarter. You're not, you know, you can see out of the corner eye that he's coming up, and you go, man, I don't want to tangle. It's too early in the season. I mean, and you got to go back to last year when, like, James Stewart and you guys, he cleaned you out on that one section when he lost it in the whoops and took you over the berm. I mean, you're thinking, you know what, a second isn't that bad compared to what I had last year with a 5th or a 6th.
It can always be worse, but yeah, I think you know, if you know, like you said, you got to be smart about it. You hear him, you feel him. I could do, you know, I could just ride it like I normally would, and basically we would collide, and it would either end up like it did at Atlanta last year, or you know, or he could have advantage, or I would go down. So you know, just what I take from it is he's aggressive, he wants to win, and he's willing to throw it in there deep. So gotta adapt to that and be willing to do that. And I feel like the changes that we've made through the West Coast have been good, and I'm excited. This is a good solid 20 laps to jump on a plane tomorrow morning and go back to Florida and sleep in my own bed and enjoy my own environment and try to be strong in the East.
Something else I saw, the whoops tonight were extremely hard for everybody, except for I didn't see you make one bobble in those whoops. I mean, you were pretty consistent getting across them. Yeah,
I mean, I made my share of scary moments. I don't know what it looked like from the outside, but you know, holding on the big girl was kind of scary. But you just had to commit. You know, I knew that was one area of the racetrack that I was really, you know, comfortable, trusted the bike. Always have worked hard in that area and feel comfortable. So just shifted to 4th and committed and was just willing to, whatever it threw at me, just be prepared to go with it. So had a few moments, but for the most part I was really solid in the whoops.